Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 postseason is on the air. We already have one team in the World Series. Do we get another team tonight? We are back here at Fenway Park. This is Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Orioles lead this series 3-1. A win tonight for the O's. They will be facing the Giants in the World Series. Red Sox trying to win today to get it back to Memorial Stadium for a Game 6. Who will show up tonight? Who will the Giants be playing? Will we know that tonight, or will we have to play at least another game? We will see what happens tonight. Jimmy Jam, Brian B., Jeremy Brooks, and Ben Witz are first to join us here at Fenway Park. So the San Francisco Giants knocked out the Cubs 4-1. They are the National League champions. Who will be the American League champions? And will we find that out tonight as these two teams go at each other here at Fenway Park for a Game 5. We're about to see what happens. Not an empty seat here at Fenway Park. The fans know this could be the last game of the season for the Red Sox. And we will see what the dice have to say. Let's find out. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, their number 2 starter, Sonny Siebert, and he has done very well. He has a record of 2 wins and 1 loss in the postseason. He has done everything he can to help the Red Sox win. We are at Fenway Park. Supposed to be a hitter's park, but not many runs were scored in the first 2 games of this series. 183 home runs, adds 4 to walks, nothing to strikeouts or homers. So Fenway Park has been pretty much quiet, really, in the 2 games here between the Orioles and the Red Sox. So again, who will win tonight? Does Baltimore punch their ticket, or are we going back to Memorial for a Game 6? Let's find out. Leading off for the Orioles is a left fielder, Don Buford. He's batting .407 for the postseason. Blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. Once again, the fans hoping that Boston can send it back to Baltimore. Orioles are hoping to put this series to bed tonight. What does Inside Pitch say? Let's find out. Siebert, 5-4. That's a walk plus 10, and the first thing he does is walk Don Buford. So Buford would draw a walk. First walk by Siebert. He had 75 of them in 69. And that will bring in double play depth. And now the center fielder, Paul Blair. Blair is batting .306 with a home run in the postseason. Buford had 19 stolen bases. He won't go anywhere here. Siebert, 3-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Blair, 1-2, and that's a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base pivot, Andrews, +1 is a 4. No. Buford will be thrown out at second base, and Blair will make first, and that is a fielder's choice. 1 down, and that will bring up the right fielder, one of the greatest of all time, Mr. Frank Robinson. He is batting .286 for the playoffs. He does have 3 home runs. Strategy, nothing on the 7. Blair will stay put. Siebert, 2-3, strikeout, got him. He will strike out Robinson. First strikeout for Siebert. He had 133 of them in 69. And now the first baseman, Boog Powell. He is batting .243 for the playoffs. He does have a home run. Blair on it first. Nothing happening. Siebert, 6-1. And that is not what you want. 6-1 is a home run result against the righty. Powell is a 20. And there really isn't much more to say about that. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Boog Powell. stadium groans. A 2-run blast by Boog Powell. And just like that, the Orioles jump on the Red Sox 2-0. That is the second home run for Powell in the postseason. And now the third baseman, the human vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson. He's batting .219 for the postseason, around his average. Siebert, 6-2, strikeout 5, called strike 3 on Robinson, and that will end the inning. Second strikeout for Siebert, but 2 runs on 1 hit and a walk. A 2-run bomb by Boog Powell, and we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles, their number 2 starter, Mike Cuellar, and he really was the best pitcher the Orioles had that season, even though I have Jim Palmer as the number 1. Cuellar also has a record of 2 wins and 1 loss in the postseason. Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Dalton Jones, who was ejected in Game 4. Jones is batting .313 for the playoffs. Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Fenway Park. Cuellar will pitch. Cuellar 1-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Jones 3-3, and it's a line drive to first, and that's gloved by Powell. And that's the first out. 1 down, and the second baseman, Mike Andrews. He has had a very rough postseason. He's only batting .091, and he had a .293 average in 69. He has had a very rough playoffs. Cuellar, 1-5, and against the righty, it's going to be an automatic out, and it will be a fly to left. And Don Buford says he'll get to it and make the catch. 2 down, and that will bring up the left fielder, one of the most loved Red Sox of all, Captain Carl Yastrzemski. He is batting .173 for the playoffs, a little under his average. He does have 2 home runs. Cuellar, 4-2, that's at the park, Fenway Park, 2-6, and it's a grounder to second base. Getting over there is Davey Johnson. He'll take his time and toss it over and retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. 2-0 in favor of the O's after 1. Top of the second. Leading off is a future 1986 World Series champion manager, Davey Johnson at second base. He's only batting .136, so he's not had that great of playoffs either. Siebert, 1-2, pitcher result, 17 is high. Johnson, 5-6, and he'll get a base hit here. That'll lead off a single into left field. So Johnson says, let me lead off with a hit. And now the shortstop, Mark Belanger. He's batting .412. He's the leading hitter for the Orioles with the highest average. Johnson on at first, strategy roll, and he will stay there. Siebert, 1-3, blank, not tired. Belanger, 4-4, and that's hit the left, but Captain Carr will get to it and make the catch for the out. John Haverly joins us here at Fenway Park. Next batter is the catcher, Ellie Hendricks. He's batting .147. He does have a home run. Strategy, nothing on the 12. Siebert, 1-3, blank. Hendricks, 4-1, and that's flied to center field. And Reggie Smith will have plenty of room and make the play. 2 down, and now the pitcher, Mike Cuellar. He had a .117 average and 5 RBIs in 69. Captain Carl 8 joins us here at Fenway Park. Johnson on at first, and nothing happening on the 10. By the way, Captain Carl, that's why I say Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Pretty much I honor you every time I say that. Siebert will pitch. Siebert, 6-3. Home run chance, but Cuellar has 0, so it's not happening. Cuellar, 5-6, and he hit one to shallow right, And Tony Conigliaro says he'll get it, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Orioles. They have a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox is the center fielder, Reggie Smith. Very underrated player. Some people actually think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Smith is batting .334 for the playoffs, so he's doing his job. Cuellar, 5-1. Pitcher result. That 17 is high. Smith, 5-6. And against the lefty, it's a base hit. He hits that one past second base, and Smith will get a leadoff single. And now the shortstop, Rico Petrocelli. He's batting .190 with a couple of bombs in the postseason. Infield a double play. Strategy, that is a 2. Nothing happening. Petrocelli does get the hit and run. I don't think you do that here because if it is a strikeout, Smith's going to be a dead duck probably. And Petrocelli's got very good home run power. You're not hitting and run here. You're swinging. Cuellar, 4-2. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 3-6, and it's a base hit to left field. Smith, a base running rating of 4. A single to left, -1. A 1-3 for Smith, and no hold at second base. So now the Red Sox coming on here. Nobody out, and now runners at first and second. And now the right fielder, Tony Conigliaro. He is batting .167 for the playoffs. Infield double play, runners at first and second. Orioles have a 2-0 lead, but Cuellar is in a jam. Nothing on the strat. Cuellar, 5-5. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. Conigliaro, 2-6, and he hits a fly ball to left. Don Buford says he'll get to it. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Smith's a base running rating of 4. Hit to left -2. Buford +1. A 1-3. Smith will get to third. He won't. Not deep enough. He'll stay at second base, and maybe that's the right play. And now the third baseman, General Patton himself, George Scott. Scott is batting .138 for the playoffs. Frank Rosenk joins us here at Fenway Park. Nothing on the strat. Cuellar will pitch to Scott. Cuellar, 4-4. Walk. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So now the Red Sox have a very good opportunity to try to get some runs here. First walk issued by Cuellar. And the batter will be the catcher, Russ Gibson, who starts against left-handed pitchers. Gibson is 2 for 6 for the postseason. They're going to call the double play depth. They're going to try to turn the 2. Bases are loaded. 1 out, bottom of the second. Orioles already have a 2-0 lead. Orioles lead this series 3-1. Orioles win. They will play the Giants in the World Series. Red Sox win. We go back to Memorial Stadium for a Game 6. Strategy. That is a 1-0 happening. Cuellar, 4-2. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 5-6. And it's going to be a single plus to right field. Smith will score. Petrocelli will score. Scott goes to third. Gibson's got to try for second. Base runner 2. Right fielder Robinson -1. Gibson on a 1 will take second base, and he will. It's a 2 RBI double. The score is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 2 RBI double, and the Red Sox have tied it up at 2. Scott goes to third and Gibson on at second. And now the tide is 2. Now it's tied. And that will bring up the pitcher, Sonny Siebert. They're going to call the infield in. Or in this case here, do you try a squeeze? The Red Sox absolutely must win this game. Siebert is capable of hitting the ball, though. They're going to call the infield in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 1. Cuellar is going to go ahead and pitch to Siebert. Cuellar, 2-2. Error on a throw. Siebert, 1-2. Nope, that's a fly ball to left field. And that is going to be caught by Buford for out number 2. Siebert, a sacrifice fly of 0. Hit the left field a +1. So Scott will score on a 1. And he does! And the Red Sox take the lead. Gibson will stay at second base. Base runner 2 hit the left as a -2, automatically makes him a 0. And Sonny Siebert puts the Red Sox ahead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sacrifice fly to left. That is an automatic sacrifice fly. There's not a throw on that play, XSG2. All right, if it comes off the SF rating, it's an automatic sacrifice fly. And since Gibson didn't go to third, there's no throw. That would only have occurred if the runner had to try to score if the sacrifice fly didn't work. That's where the error on the throw comes on. It does not come off the SF rating. That's what Chris told me. I did ask him that question. So there are 2 outs. Gibson now on at second, and here's Jones. So the Orioles have got a 2-0 lead, and then the Red Sox come right back and make it 3-2. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 3. Gibson stays at second. Cuellar, 1-6. Strikeout, got him in the... Nope, that's too high. Jones is a 4 against lefties. Jones, 5-4, and that's flied to right. And that's going to be caught by Robinson, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, and a walk, and a sacrifice fly. The Orioles jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and Boston now has a 3-2 lead. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. 3-2 Red Sox after 2. We go to the top of the 3rd. Long way to go, though. Leading off for the Orioles will be Don Buford. He walked his first time up. 3-2 Red Sox. Siebert, 1-2. Pitcher result. That 4, that's going to be an automatic out. And it will be a fly to left. And Yaz is going to get to it. And he'll make the catch. 1 out. Next batter is Blair. Blair is 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice. Siebert, 5-4. Walk +10 and he'll walk him. So Blair will go ahead and trot to first. And that's going to be the second walk by Siebert. ID Jester joins us here at Fenway Park. Always good to know that he is A-OK. And Doug Hunt as well at Fenway Park. It's always good to know that ID Jester's okay. We were very concerned with him about the hurricane, but he came through with it like a champ. And all he does is just get a whole bunch of junk that he orders. But then again, some of the stuff he gets is actually very interesting. Here's Robinson. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 6. Blair stays put. Siebert. 3-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 1-1. And that's a ground ball to third. 3-3-4. Second base pivot. Andrews +1 is a 5. Double play. Side retired. Nothing across except a walk as Robinson hits into a double play. And we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Orioles trying to get to the World Series to face the Giants. Red Sox is trying to play another game. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Fenway Park. Mike Andrews leads off for the Bo Sox. He's 0 for 1. Yep, more junk. Cuellar, 5-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And we'll get Andrews on that. And that's only the first strikeout for Cuellar. He had 182 of them in 69. And now here's Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 1. Cuellar, 2-1, strikeout 12. That just missed. Yaz, 6-6. And it's a grounder to second base. That'll be handled by Davey Johnson. And he'll toss it over to first for the out. And now Smith. Smith got a single and scored his first time up. Cuellar will pitch. Cuellar, 1-6, strikeout 8, swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. Second strikeout for Cuellar as he comes back with a 1-2-3 inning. 3-2 Red Sox after 3. We go to the top of the fourth. Leading off for the Orioles will be Boog Powell. He already blasted a home run that they're still trying to find that ball. Siebert will go ahead and pitch. Siebert, 1-5, range play. Powell, 1-3. That's a double to center field, but it's a range play for Reggie Smith. He's going after it. His range is a 4. He's got it. 1 out. Great play by Reggie Smith as he takes a double away from Boog Powell. Da-na-na, da-na-na. And now here's the vacuum cleaner. He's 0 for 1. 1 out here, 3-2 Red Sox. Siebert, 3-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 5-1. And that is a fly ball to center field once again. Reggie Smith will have a much easier time this way, and that's out number 2. And now here's Johnson. Johnson got a single his first time up. Siebert, they'll go ahead and pitch. Siebert, 2-3, strikeout 7. That just missed. Johnson, 6-6, and he hits one to left field. But Captain Carl's going to have plenty of room there. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Orioles. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Once again, Sonny Siebert not doing a bad job. Those 2 wins he got were pretty well earned. Rico Petrocelli leads off for the Bo Sox. He got a single his first time up. Cuellar, a 5-5 wild pitch. It's a blank. Petrocelli, 2-4, and he hits one to left field. That's a 5, and that's going to be a base hit. Petrocelli will get a single against the lefty, and he'll hold it first. Next batter up is Canigliaro. He's 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Nothing on the 9. Petrocelli stays where he is. Cuellar, 2-4, walk, 10. And yep, ball 4. And once again, the Red Sox are in business. Another walk by Cuellar. That's his second. Nobody out, and here comes Scott. Scott walked his first time up. Infield still set for double play. Red Sox lead 3-2. Strategy. Nothing on the 9. Cuellar will pitch. Cuellar, 6-3. That's a blank. Scott, 6-5. It's a line drive to second. That's out number 1. And with 2 runners on base, a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it'll be a double play. No! Both runners get back. A line drive right to second. Davey Johnson got it, but both Petrocelli and Canigliaro dived back to their bases, and there's only 1 out. Next batter is Gibson. Gibson got a 2 RBI double his first time up, but now there's 1 out. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Cuellar, 4-6, range play. Gibson, 6-5. It's a single to center field. but Paul Blair's got a chance to go after it. His range is a 4. He's got it. 2 outs. Petrocelli, base runner 3, hit to center -1. Blair -2. Petrocelli is not going anywhere. He will stay at second base. What a play by Blair. Da-da-da, da-da-da. As he takes a big-time single away from Gibson, and that probably would have scored the run. And now here's Siebert. Siebert will bat. Siebert is 0 for 1. Runners at first and second. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping Siebert can help out. Siebert did have a home run in '69. Strategy. Nothing on the 15. Cuellar. 2-4. Walk. And he walked the pitcher. Cuellar walks Siebert. And the bases are loaded for Dalton Jones. Third base on balls by Cuellar. Maybe Cuellar's got some jitters here trying to send the Orioles into the World Series. But now here comes Jones with 2 outs. Jones is 0 for 2. Fans here at Fenway Park suddenly very loud. Strategy. Nothing on the 14. Cuellar looking in on Dalton. And he's looking for a good pitch. Cuellar. 4-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Jones. 6-3. And it's a fly ball to left. Don Buford's going to go ahead and get near the green monster, but he'll have plenty of room, and he will make the catch. No runs, 1 hit, a couple of walks. A big-time chance for the Red Sox to get some extra runs, and they get nothing. 3-2 after 4. Top of the 5th. Mark Belanger will lead off for B-Moore, and he is 0 for 1. A big-time chance for the Red Sox goes by the board, and now Siebert will continue to pitch. Siebert can pitch to 25, Cuellar to 29. We'll see what happens. Siebert, 2-3, strikeout 10. That's too high. Belanger, 1-3, and he grounds it to third. That'll be handled there by Scott, and Scott will throw it over for the out. 1 down. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 1. Siebert, 6-4, strikeout. That's high. Hendricks, 4-5, and he hits one to center. But Reggie Smith will go ahead and have plenty of room for out number 2. Cuellar is the next batter. He's 0 for 1. Siebert looking in on Cuellar. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping for a good pitch. Siebert, 1-6 against the lefty. That's a walk plus 10, but that 20 is still too high. Cuellar, 5-2, and he hits one to center, but an easy play for Reggie Smith, and he makes the grab, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Red Sox holding on to a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Red Sox is Mike Andrews. He is 0 for 2. Cuellar looking in on Andrews. Cuellar, 6-3. It's a blank. Andrews, 4-3. And it gets a base hit past short. Finally, Andrews gets himself a hit. Leadoff single for him. And now here's Captain Carl. Yaz is 0 for 2. Infield is that double play. Strategy. Nothing on the 2. No. Yaz will swing away. Andrews on it first. Cuellar looking in on Yaz. Cuellar. 3-3. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 4-3. And it's a ground ball to third. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot Johnson, +1 is a 4. No. Andrews thrown out at second. Yaz will take first as they avoid the double play. So fielder's choice. And the batter now is Smith. Smith is 1 for 2. Yaz on at first, and he's going to stay there. Smith Reggie Smith gets the hit and run, but Reggie Smith's got 25 bombs. He is not doing it. He is swinging away. Cuellar, 6-5, strikeout, 18 is high. Smith, 3-1, and he hits one to left, but Don Buford says he'll get to that one. Near the foul line, that's out number 2. And now Petrocelli, 2 for 2, 2 singles tonight. Strategy, nothing on the 8. Yaz stays at first. Cuellar looking in on Petrocelli. Cuellar, 3-3. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 2-6. And it's a ground ball to second base. Davy Johnson will get that. Take his time. He'll throw to first to get Petrocelli. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox, holding on to a slim 1-run lead in a game they must absolutely win. Top of the 6th. Leading off for the Blackbirds is Don Buford. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Siebert pitching an absolute gem. He has been very good for the Red Sox in spite of the record he had in '69. Siebert, 2-5, strikeout, 20 is high. Buford, 5-6, and it's a ground ball to second. That'll be taken care of there by Andrews. And Andrews throws it over for out number 1. Be sure to check focus. Oh, wait, there's no focus issues. 1 down, and here comes Blair. And Blair is 0 for 1 with a walk. Sonny Siebert doing a heck of a job. Siebert, 3-6, error on a grounder. Blair, 6-5, and that's a base hit to right field. Right fielder is Canigliaro. His error rating is a 4. That's a 6. He will not make an error out there, and Blair will hold it first. So Blair gets a single. Tying run is on. And here comes Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 2. Blair on it first. Infield double play. Siebert's got to be careful with Robinson. Blair is set. Strategy roll. He is not going anywhere. Robinson does get the hit and run, but you don't hit and run with a guy that's got 32 bombs. Siebert will go ahead and deal. Siebert, 6-5, strikeout, 14 is high. Robinson, 2-3, and it's a ground ball to second. 3-3-4. Shortstop pivot. Petrocelli, 0, 1 to 4. Double play inning over. 4-6-3 double play. No runs and a hit. As Robinson grounds out of the twin killing, and the Red Sox are holding on to a 3-2 lead. Funkin' Boxing TV with Sir Ron 61 joins us here at Fenway Park. I like saying his name. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Tony Canigliaro. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Cuellar will pitch. Bottom of the 6th inning, 3-2 Red Sox. Cuellar, 3-6, strikeout, 19 will miss. Canigliaro, 5-5, and he grounds it right back to the mound. Cuellar will go ahead and get that, take his time and throw it over to first. Next batter is Scott. Scott is 0 for 1 with a walk. Cuellar, 5-2, strikeout, 16 will miss. Scott, 1-2, and that's popped up. That's a pop fly ball to short. And Belanger He'll make the catch in the infield, and that's out number 2. And now here's Gibson. Gibson 1 for 2. He's got a 2 RBI double. Cuellar, he'll go ahead and deal. Cuellar 1-5 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly to left. And Don Buford will get to it and make the catch. 1-2-3, go the Red Sox. Still 3-2 after 6. Top of the 7th. Siebert can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Leading off for the Orioles will be Boog Powell. Powell's 1 for 2. He has a 2-run bomb in the game. Siebert has done a heck of a job. Since giving up 2 runs on 1 hit in the first inning, he's only scattered 2 hits since then. Siebert, 3-2, possible error. Powell, 6-4. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Andrews. His error rating is a 9. That's a 7. Picks it up, drops it, picks it up, drops it. Powell safe at first. It's an E4. A huge error on Mike Andrews allows the tying run to reach. That's the first error on the Red Sox in the game. And now here comes Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 2. Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Fenway Park. This can't compete with the real thing, Los Angeles. Yes, I know. I got my scoreboard here, because I'll be watching the Mets as soon as we're done here. Powell on at first. Robinson will bat. Strategy. Nothing on the 14. Infield set for double play. Siebert will go ahead and pitch. Siebert, 1-6 against a righty. It's a blank. Robinson, 6-4. And he hits one to center field, but Reggie Smith's going to get to it. He'll make the catch for the out. 1 down, and now Davy Johnson. He's 1 for 2. Tying run at first base. Top of the 7th. Orioles lead the series 3-1. Orioles win. They go to the World Series. Red Sox win. We go back to Memorial Stadium tomorrow night. Strategy roll. That's a 1, but Powell's not going to go anywhere. Siebert, 1-2. That's a pitcher result. 13 is high. Johnson, 6-4, and it's a base hit to left field. Powell, base runner 2. Single to left, though, -4. Because of Carl Yastrzemski out there, Powell has no chance to get to third. He will hold it second. So Johnson gets his second hit of the game. And now here's Belanger. Belanger is 0 for 2. Timeout for 1 second. Okay. Belanger is 0 for 2. Tying run at second base. Go ahead run at first. 1 out, top of the 7th. Siebert, after he pitches to Belanger, he'll be tired. Red Sox get the bullpen ready to go. Siebert will set up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Siebert will go ahead and pitch. Siebert, 3-4, strikeout 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the 3rd K for Siebert, 2 away. And now the batter is Hendricks. Siebert is now tired. It doesn't really matter who's on the mound for Hendricks. And Siebert, they're going to let him pitch. They're going to let him pitch. Siebert going to go ahead, or let's see. Yeah, he's due to lead off the 7th. They're going to see if he can get 1 more out. They're saying, Siebert, can you get us 1 more out? Powell on at second. Johnson on at first. Strategy roll. That is a 1, but nothing happening. Both runners will hold. Siebert looking in on Hendricks. Hendricks looking for a big-time hit. Siebert sets up, and he will pitch. 1-2. That's a pitcher result, but the 15 is high. Hendricks swings. 6-2, and it's a fly ball to left field. Captain Carl's going to get to it. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. And the Orioles strand the runners. They have a 3-2 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. If the Red Sox hold on in this game, we will have Game 6 tomorrow night at Memorial Stadium between the Red Sox and the Orioles. Pitching for the Red Sox would be Ray Culp, and Dave McNally would be going for the Orioles. If the Orioles come back and win this game, then tomorrow night, it's my biggest show after every season, the 10th Inside Pitch season selection show. That would start at 8 o'clock. But it depends what happens here tonight. Will we have the selection show, or are we going to have a Game 6? We still got 2.5 more innings to find out. Bottom of the 7th here, Mike Cuellar is going to stay on the mound. Sonny Siebert due to bat, but they're going to take him out of the game. He did his job, and Siebert is leaving with the W. And coming on to pitch for the bat for the Red Sox is going to be Dick Schofield, 257 average, 2 homers, and 20 RBIs. So Siebert's day is done, and Cuellar will pitch. Cuellar, 1-2, strikeout, 19 is high. Schofield, 4-2, ground out to second. That'll be handled there by Johnson, and Johnson throws it over for the out. Next batter is Jones. Jones is 0 for 3. 1 out. Cuellar. 3-1. Possible error. Jones. 3-2. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mike Belanger. His error rating is an 8. That's a 14. He will not make an error. Belanger's got it. Throws to first for the out. So 2 outs. And now here's Andrews. Andrews is 1 for 3. Got a single his last time up. Cuellar will be tired after Andrews. Cuellar, 3-2. Strikeout, 14 is high. Andrews, 2-4. And that's grounded to second base. And that'll be handled by Johnson again. Johnson over to first and retires the side. 1-2-3, go the Red Sox. 3-2 after 7. What early 80s? The 80 seasons I've done was 81, 85, and 88. But remember, I'm only selecting the 4 for you guys to vote. We don't know what the season will be until after the World Series. We go to the top of the 8th, and we'll see a pinch hitter for the Orioles as Cuellar is going to leave, and he's going to leave with the L, at least for now. And coming on to pinch hit, depends on who the Orioles want to bring out there, and they are going to go ahead and bat with Merv Rettenman. He'll come on to pinch hit. The Red Sox need a pitcher, and the Red Sox, in my opinion, right switch right. I think you go with a righty here. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Vicente Romo. They're going to go with the righties against the righties here. Romo has 1 win and 2 holds. So Romo coming on to pitch the 8th. They're going to let Lyle pitch the 9th. So Vicente Romo against Merv Rettenmund. And Rettenmund will bat. 247 average, 4 homers, 25 RBIs in 69. Top of the 8th, 3-2 Red Sox. Red Sox trying to force another game. Orioles. No. 1981 has already been done, John Haverly. If you want to watch, I've done already 1981. I do not redo seasons. Romo will pitch. Romo, 1-1, strikeout, got him. He'll go ahead and get Rettenmund for the first out. 1 down. Now the batter is Buford. Buford is 0 for 2. Romo, he'll pitch. Romo, 6-2. Against the switch left, it's a base hit right past the pitcher. And the tying run is on. So Buford hits a single. And now the batter is Blair. Blair is 1 for 2. He's got a single and a walk. So 1 out here. Infield double play, top of the 8th. Red Sox holding on to a 3-2 lead. Baltimore trying to punch their ticket to the World Series. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Buford will stay put. Romo looking in on Buford. Romo will pitch. 1-4. That's a blank. Blair. 3-1. And Blair hits one into left field. That's going to bounce off the green monster. And that's going to be a double to left. Buford, base runner 4. Double to left, though, a -3. The only way he can score is on a 1. No, he'll hold it third. Carl Yastrzemski guns that ball into the infield, and they hold Buford at third base. A big double by Blair, and now the batter is Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 3. You kind of think he is due. Infield has got to play in. Buford on at third, Blair on at second. Romo will pitch to Robinson. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping Romo can get it done. It is a 3-2 lead, but Romo's got to pitch. Romo looking in on Robinson. The infield is in. The fans here at Fenway are hoping for a good pitch. Strategy. Nothing on the 8. Romo will deal. 1-2 against the righty. Strikeout plus 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A gigantic K by Vicente Romo. 2 down. And now here's Powell. Powell is 1 for 3, a 2-run bomb and reached on an error. But now there are 2 outs. What an at bat with this by Vicente Romo to keep Robinson. And now Powell is the batter. Romo will go ahead and pitch, and no, you don't put Boog Powell on. No, you let him, no, because Brooks Robinson can do the same thing. Romo will go ahead and pitch to Powell. And he sets in here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Buford on at third. Blair on at second. Romo will go ahead and he will pitch. Romo, 5-4. And that's not going to be good. Because 5-4 has that little HR right there. And Boog Powell has a 20 on the HR. And that is a 20, although that doesn't really much matter, does it? Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is deep! That ball is gone! Home run, Boog Powell! Stadium barfs! Blech. Boog Powell gets a 3-run bomb, and the Orioles take a 5-3 lead. I guess the manager with the fluffy cat came into this one. I don't know why I didn't walk Powell. I should have. I guess the real manager of this channel would have walked Powell. A 3-run bomb by Boog Powell, his second home run of the game, his third of the postseason, and the Orioles have taken a 5-3 lead. And this crowd is dead silent. And now the batter is Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 3. And they're going to let Romo pitch just to finish out the inning. As K-Fan joins us here at Fenway Park. Romo will go ahead and pitch. Romo, 2-4, pitcher result. And that's against the righty. That will be an automatic out. And it will be a grounder to second base handled by Andrews. The throw goes to first. Side retired. 3 runs, 3 hits, a 3-run bomb by Boog Powell. 5-3 Orioles. Okay, so for the second straight game, I make a pitching mistake. Sue me. Although I could have brought in maybe Lyle or something, but righty on righty, I just don't think you bring in a lefty. I don't know. Who knows? Captain Carl Yastrzemski leads off for the Red Sox. They have left switch right coming up here for the Orioles, for the Red Sox. Yastrzemski is 0 for 3. And they are going to go with... The Orioles are going to go ahead with Eddie Watt. So Eddie Watt will come on to pitch first. And Watt has a record of 2 holds and 2 saves. So suddenly Mike Cuellar now goes to the W. And Siebert now gets a no decision. And Romo now has the L. So Eddie Watt will pitch to Carl Yastrzemski. As we start the bottom of the 8th, they still got to get some outs. Watt, 1-2. Against the lefty, it's a home run result. Against the righty, Yaz needs a 20, and that's good enough. Yes, let's get some closer. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone! Home run, Carl Yastrzemski! Stadium cheers! Yay! Yastrzemski goes ahead and hits a solo bomb. That's his third of the playoffs. Against the lefty, a 1-2 is a straight home run. Yaz needs a 20. That's a 13, and he's out of there. And now the batter is Smith. Smith is 1 for 3. And Eddie Watt will pitch to Smith. Watt, 2-4. That's a range play. Smith, 3-3. That's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Mark Belanger. His range is a 3. Nope, that's going to be a single. The tying run is on. Reggie Smith gets his second hit of the game, and now the tying run is on base. And here comes Petrocelli. Petrocelli 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Fenway Park, if I didn't say so. Infield a double play. Now it's a 5-4 game. Reggie Smith on at first. Nobody out. Strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 11. Watt will pitch. Watt, 4-5. Walk. Ball 4. And the tying runs at second base. And Eddie Watt coming in here and is totally ineffective. And now here's Canigliaro. Canigliaro is 0 for 2 with a walk. Still nobody on base. Still nobody out. Smith on at second, Petrocelli on at first. Watt will pitch to Canigliaro. Strategy roll. Nothing on the one. Actually, Smith gets the steal sign, but he's not going anywhere. Watt will pitch. 1-6. Walk. That's going to be just missed. Canigliaro, 3-3, and it's a base hit to left field. Smith, base runner 4. Single to left plus 2 is a 6. It won't matter. This game is tied. Petrocelli, base runner 3. Single to left, -1. A 1-2 will get to third. He won't. He'll hold at second base. RBI single by Canigliaro. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! The Orioles get 3 runs in the top of the 8th, and the Red Sox have just tied it up here in the bottom of the 8th, and still no one out. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Here comes Scott and Eddie Watt. He is totally ineffective, and he is coming out. They're going to be it with Watt, and the Orioles are going to go to a new pitcher. And it's going to be Dick Hall. So Hall coming on to pitch now. He has 1 win and 1 save. As Watt blows it for Cuellar. So now it's a no decision. So now runners at first and second, nobody out. In the bottom of the 8th, it looked like the Orioles were ready to punch their ticket. The Red Sox say, we want to play more baseball. Strategy. Nothing on the 7. Hall will go ahead and pitch. Hall, 5-6, walk, 8, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And no matter what the Orioles do, they can't get it out. And now the batter is Gibson, and still nobody out. Now the infield has to play in. Gibson is 1 for 3. He'll bat. Petrocelli on at third. Canigliaro on at second. Scott on at first. Orioles look like they were heading to the World Series, but the Red Sox said, not so fast. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Hall has no pickoff rating. He will concentrate on Gibson. Hall will look at Gibson. Fans here at Fenway Park, they were dead silent. Now they're very, very loud. Hall, 1-6. It's a blank. Gibson, 3-4. And it's a ground ball to third. Now, the infield is in. Double play, 3-4. So a 1-4, it's a double play. A 5, Petrocelli is out. A 6, the only play was the first, and the run scores. And Petrocelli is out. So the throw came home, and the runners will move up. And that will be a fielder's choice, and there is now 1 out. Pinch hitter coming in for Vicente Romo, as the Red Sox are going to go to the bench, and they are going to go with Tom Satriano. 221 average, a homer, 27 RBIs, but Satriano usually a starter, and he is 9 for 23 for the postseason. So they're going to go with Satriano here to try to get the runs in. Infield is still in. 5-5 tie. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Hall will pitch to Satriano. Hall, 4-6. That is at the park. Fenway Park, 6-4. And Tom Satriano is going to come through with a bomb off the Green Monster, and that's going to be a double to left. Canigliaro will score. Scott will score. Gibson, base runner 2. Double to left, a 0, a 1-2, he'll score. Heater! Satriano trying for third. No, he holds at second base. 3-run double by Satriano. 8-5 Red Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! A bases clearing double for Tom Satriano. Definitely a Game of the Year candidate. And the Red Sox make up for the managing. Probably came over from the channel with the fluffy cat. And it is now 8-5. And now the players in the Oriole dugout are stunned. This is the most runs scored here at Fenway Park in this series. Batter now is Jones. And they're going to let Dick Hall pitch a little longer. But now it is an 8-5 Red Sox lead. And fans are now on their cell phones in 1969 trying to get tickets for the trip to Memorial Stadium. They're going on their cell phones. They're looking at the big-time 4K high-definition jumbotrons in 1969. Oh, yeah. Hall will go ahead and pitch. Strategy rolls are off. Hall, 2-1, possible error. Jones, 5-1. That is a ball hit. That is a single to first base. That's hit to Powell. It's either a single or an error. His error rating is a 4. That's an 8. It's going to be an infield single. Satriano goes to third and Jones goes to first. And the Orioles can't do anything wrong in this inning. And here's Andrews. So runners at the corners, still only 1 out in this inning. The Red Sox have put a 5 spot here. Infield is at double play. They're going to try to turn the 2. Satriano on at third. Actually, they're going to play it in. They can't allow any more runs to score. Satriano on at third. Jones on at first. Strategy roll. No strategy rolls are necessary. Actually, doesn't matter. Hall will pitch to Andrews. Andrews is 1 for 4. Hall, 1-1. Error on a throw. Andrews, 4-1. That's a line drive to second. That's out number 2. And runners at the corners, only a 1 or a 2. That's a 14. There's not going to be an error on Johnson if it's a throwing error. So Jones will be doubled off on a 1 or a 2. No, Jones gets back 2 down. So we'll line out to second. And now the batter is Yaz. And as the Red Sox have batted around here in the 8th, and he gets a big ovation because he started this inning with a bomb. Satriano on at third. Jones on at first. Hall will pitch to Yaz. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 8-5 Red Sox. Hall will pitch. Hall, 2-5, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, a solo bomb by Yastrzemski, and a 3 RBI double by Satriano, and the Red Sox have taken an 8-5 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? The Dodgers are leading, yeah, I know. The Mets have them right where they want them. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Sparky Lyle. Romo actually leaves now with the W. Watt's going to leave with the L. And Romo has the W right now. So Sparky Lyle trying to get a save. Lyle has 1 hold and 2 saves. Leading off for the Orioles will be Davy Johnson. He is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. The fans here cannot believe it. What a roller coaster ride for the 8th inning for the Red Sox. But Sparky Lyle has got to get 3 outs to get this series back to Memorial Stadium. Lyle will pitch to Johnson. Lyle, 4-2, walk 17, ball 4, and just like that, the Orioles start with a man on. So Lyle will walk Johnson, and now the batter is Belanger. Belanger is 0 for 3. Nobody out. Top of the 9th inning. 8-5 Red Sox. Red Sox 3 outs away from going to a game 6. Lyle will pitch. Lyle, 4-4. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 6-6. And that's a home run to center field. But against the lefty, Belanger has a 0. And that's going to die out there near the wall. Reggie Smith's going to make the catch for out number 1. Belanger didn't get all of it. And that is 1 out. The next batter is Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 3. Johnson on it first. Lyle looking in on Hendricks. The fans here at Fenway Park, I'm pretty sure they're going to need some Pepto-Bismol after this one. Lyle, 1-5, strikeout. That's high. Hendricks, 4-1, and it's a ground ball to third. Do they end it? 1-1-2. Second base, pivot, Andrews +1, a 1-3. We go back to Memorial Stadium. And that's your game. That's hit to Scott. Scott's got it. Throws it over to Andrews. Andrews got it. Pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Boston Red Sox escape elimination, and they're going back to Baltimore. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across except a walk. A 2-run bomb by Boog Powell in the top of the 8th. But then the Red Sox put a 5 spot in the bottom of the 8th. They win this game 8-5. It's now a 3-2 series. Definitely a game of the year candidate. We've got one more game, at least, to play between these two. And that will be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we'll be back in Memorial Stadium for Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Ray Culp will be going for the Red Sox. Dave McNally will be going for the Orioles. Once again, Orioles trying to punch their ticket to the World Series. The Red Sox trying to force a Game 7. What will happen tomorrow night? Red Sox, Orioles, be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Boston Red Sox are still alive. They win tonight 8-5, but the Orioles still lead this American League Championship Series 3-2. Can the Red Sox tie it up? Can the Orioles punch their ticket to the World Series? You'll have to wait 24 hours to find out.